Hey there, welcome back. This video is teaching you how to make a handout from a YouTube speech or a YouTube video where you are a teacher or you have homework to collect the words of something and prove that you read it, give it to a group of students, bring it in to discuss it. This is how you make a handout for it. All right, so this is a speech that Dr. Trujillo gave us before school started at the Back to School conference. And it was inspiring to me, and I wanted to share it with you. However, I looked all over for a transcript of it. I couldn't find a transcript of it. I wrote to the district. They sent me a link to this video, but they couldn't give me a transcript, a draft of it. So I need to make my own. This is how you do that. Okay, you go to these three dots. In those three dots, let me hide this. In these three dots, it says open transcript, open transcript. All right, so now you have the transcript here. YouTube is situated like this for a lot of videos where you can find your favorite part, click on it, and then it will take you to that part of the video. So using the transcripts is nice in other ways as well. All right, so what you're going to do is you're just going to copy this whole transcript, highlight it, Control C to copy it. And then you're going to go into your work in progress page of your notebook, untitled page, and you're going to give it a title, Dr. Trujillo's Back to School Address for Teachers. All right, you're going to check your spelling. Then you're going to Control V to paste the text. All right, so look at all this. You have a lot of work to do. Let's see. First thing you have to do is going to be to delete all of these timestamps, because you can't have all that extra stuff in your videos. Just like you can't select all for a website and paste it all and have links everywhere and advertisements everywhere that will just be distracting for your students. You want to focus on the words in the handout, the text in the handout. You don't want your students to be distracted. All right, so once we do this, I'm going to stop here just so we can practice the other stuff. So that'll be, I'm saving that for later. All right, so let's say this is my text that I want. I'm going to add the same title, Dr. Trujillo's Back to School Address Teachers. I'm going to check the title, and you always skip an extra space between the title and author and the actual text. So the author is Dr. Trujillo, TUSD, Superintendent. All right, so you have to do that because this doesn't give you the name and everything like that website did for the article I gave another example for. I'm going to make this bigger so I can work with it. So then what you have to do is you have to make it so all of the writing will look like regular paragraphs. So you're just going to put your cursor at the end and press delete so we can get rid of all of these extra spaces. All right, we're going to just unify the whole thing so it looks like real paragraphs. Otherwise, it's going to look like lyrics of a song, and that is not the genre we are teaching right now. All right, so even if it looks like it's the end, just double check. All right. And this can be time consuming, but when you're working with the handout with your students, it's worth it because it makes it easier for them to deal with. And in the long run, who cares if it takes you a little more effort if it does the job. All right, so here you go. We probably want spacing to be a little easier to manage. So go to paragraph spacing. Let's try 1.15. Now look at this business that happens. Suddenly we realize it was formatted in a weird way because of timestamps. What you do to fix that is when it's highlighted, you click on this. It clears all the formatting so you can work with it better. So clear that formatting. All right, so now you realize that maybe you didn't get it perfect. All right, so you cleared the formatting. Now you get to make the font bigger again. Okay, now you can play with the spacing, paragraph spacing. Oh, dang it, I guess I can't. It just has to be spaced like that to work. All right, so the next thing you have to do is you have to figure out, just like before, you have to figure out where, look at this, that should be a lowercase t. It's in the middle of a sentence. The people finally got it, tax burden, it's an investment, in the future. You have to just really read through it. Okay, so it looks like this is the next paragraph because there's definitely a switch in focus there. It's an investment in the future of our democracy. Yes, the first day of school, like you can feel a beat, you can feel a change there. So that's how you can tell where there's a paragraph shift. You could also watch the YouTube video while you are making the spacing, and that will help you know where there's a paragraph shift. All right, so then you add the paragraph numbers to all of the paragraphs once you figure out the shifts. If you have a really, really long paragraph, chances are it can be broken into two and you just missed something. You missed some shift in there. Okay, so that's how you do it. I hope you come in whenever you have to bring in a text with really well formatted texts. All right, thank you very much.